World Series Game 6 Preview. Can the Blue Jays close it out? The 2025 World Series has reached a fever pitch. The Toronto Blue Jays, a team that many doubted would even reach this point, now stand just one win away from baseball immortality. After decades of waiting, the city of Toronto can almost taste championship glory again, but standing in their way is a desperate, battle-tested opponent who refuses to back down. Game 6 isn't just another baseball game. It's a fight for legacy, pride, and history. The atmosphere leading up to this game is electric. Fans across Canada are already gathering outside Rogers Centre, some camping overnight, waving blue flags, and chanting names like Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Gausman. The energy is contagious. This isn't just a baseball series anymore, it's a national movement. The Blue Jays are carrying the weight of a country that hasn't celebrated a World Series title since 1993. Game 5 was a roller coaster. Toronto's bats exploded early, but the bullpen almost gave it all away in the late innings. Yet again, the team's resilience showed. Every time the opposing lineup seemed to rally, someone in a Blue Jays uniform stepped up with a clutch play, a diving catch, a timely strikeout, or a crucial RBI single that shifted the momentum. That's been the story of their postseason: survival through teamwork and relentless belief. Manager John Schneider knows what's at stake. In his press conference, he reminded the media that closing out a World Series is the hardest thing in baseball. Teams with their backs against the wall play with nothing to lose. "We've got to stay humble, hungry, and focused," he said. Game 6 is where legends are born or broken. The starting pitching matchup is everything fans could hope for. Toronto will hand the ball to their ace, Kevin Gausman, who has been lights out this postseason. His splitter has baffled hitters, and his poise under pressure is unmatched. The opposing team, desperate to extend the series, is countering with their veteran workhorse, who has pitched in countless big moments. The tension will build with every pitch, every foul ball, every roar of the crowd. Gausman's dominance in elimination moments has made him a hero in Toronto. His calm demeanor and laser focus have anchored the team through chaos. He's not the loudest guy in the room, but his presence commands respect. Every time he steps on the mound, his teammates seem to play looser, more confident. The offense has been powered by young stars and unlikely heroes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is having the series of his life, driving in key runs, flashing his glove at first base, and leading in the dugout like a veteran hungry for his first ring. Bo Bichette's line drives have sliced through the opposing defense all October, and his base running has caused pure panic. Then there's Dalton Varsho, who's been quietly consistent, turning singles into doubles and saving runs with his defense. But the real surprise has been the bench players. Each game, someone unexpected contributes: a pinch hit RBI, a late-inning double, a perfect relay throw. That's what makes this Blue Jays team so dangerous. They're not relying on one superstar, they're a complete unit, from top to bottom. Toronto's bullpen has been a mixed bag, but when it counts, they've shown steel. Jordan Romano has been both a savior and a heart attack for fans. His fastball command can fade, but his courage never does. Every time he walks to the mound, the stadium shakes. The crowd knows that no matter how close it gets, Romano will give everything to slam the door shut. Across the field, the opposing dugout is far from defeated. They've been here before, facing elimination, facing adversity. Their veteran core knows how to claw back. Their manager reminded his players that momentum can change in a single inning. One big hit, one bad pitch, and the entire narrative flips. That's the beauty and cruelty of baseball: it's never over until the final out. The pressure isn't just on the players. The fans, the media, even the weather play their roles. The wind at Rogers Centre can turn a routine fly ball into a home run. The noise can rattle pitchers, especially those not used to this kind of intensity. But the Blue Jays have learned to feed off that chaos, to turn pressure into power. One storyline that's capturing hearts is the redemption arc of Matt Chapman. After a tough regular season filled with slumps and criticism, he's been a postseason warrior. His defense has been flawless, and his bat, once silent, now speaks loudly. Every crack of his bat echoes through the stadium like a statement: we're not done. The Canadian faithful have waited 32 long years for this moment. For some, it's their first taste of championship hope. For others, it's a reminder of the glory days of Joe Carter and the unforgettable walk-off in 1993. The nostalgia mixes with the new energy of a generation that grew up watching highlights of that iconic moment. Now they're witnessing a new era of greatness unfold before their eyes. Game 6 has the potential to be historic. If the Blue Jays win, they'll not only secure the title but also rewrite their modern identity. No longer the team that falls short in the postseason, they'll be the team that conquered all odds, united a nation, and brought the championship north again. But baseball has a way of testing hearts. Every fan knows how unpredictable this game can be. One bounce, one bad call, one swing could send the series to a decisive Game 7. That's what makes this night so thrilling, the uncertainty. Every pitch is a heartbeat. Every hit is a breath held by millions. The locker room before the game will be tense but determined. Guerrero Jr. will likely give a speech, reminding everyone that this could be the night they make history. Players will exchange nods, gloves will tighten, and the smell of pine tar and adrenaline will fill the air. In the stands, the chants will begin early. Drums, horns, and chants of, "Let's go Blue Jays" will shake the city. Bars across Toronto will be packed, streets will be filled, and the CN Tower will glow blue. It's not just about baseball, it's about pride, identity, and the unifying power of sport. The opposing lineup won't make it easy. Their leadoff hitter has been a thorn in Toronto's side all series, consistently finding ways to get on base. Their cleanup hitter, a powerhouse slugger, can change the game with one swing. The Blue Jays' defense will need to be perfect, every throw crisp, every catch clean. Behind the plate, Alejandro Kirk's game calling will be crucial. His chemistry with Gausman has been a secret weapon. He knows when to mix speeds, when to challenge hitters, and when to calm his pitcher down. It's that quiet leadership that makes this team feel so connected. As the national anthem echoes through the stadium, players will look up at the Canadian flag fluttering above. The weight of history will hang heavy, but so will the promise of something greater, the chance to become legends. The first pitch will slice through the air like lightning. The crowd will erupt, and for the next few hours, the world will shrink to that diamond, that battle between pitcher and hitter. Every moment will matter. Every glance between players will tell a story of trust and determination. By the fifth inning, strategy will take over. Managers will shuffle lineups, pinch hitters will warm up, and every decision will be analyzed for years to come. Should they pull Gausman early? Can the bullpen handle the pressure? The chess game within the game will begin. Late innings will bring drama, they always do. Maybe a clutch home run from Bichette, maybe a diving catch from Springer, or perhaps a nail-biting save from Romano with the championship on the line. Fans will live and die with every pitch. If the Blue Jays pull it off, the celebration will be unlike anything Toronto has seen in decades. Fireworks over the skyline, tears of joy, players embracing on the field as confetti rains down. Families across Canada will cheer through their screens, generations united by one beautiful, emotional moment. But if it slips away, if the opposing team forces Game 7, the story only grows more dramatic. Toronto will regroup, their resilience tested once more, ready to finish the job the next night. Because that's what champions do, they rise, no matter the obstacle. No matter how it ends, this World Series has reminded everyone why baseball is special. It's not just about numbers or wins. It's about the moments that make your heart race, the stories that stay with you forever, and the players who become heroes under the brightest lights. The Blue Jays stand one step from greatness. One more victory, one more night of perfection, and their names will be etched in history forever. Toronto waits, breath held, hearts pounding, ready to see if this is finally the year their dream becomes reality.